you're not gonna review this album. Because if you do, you're gonna put it negatively. You are gonna review this album so negatively that it will impact your willingness to do another review. Remember that Blade review? Remember that Ice Dancer review that I told you not to do? It has 0 likes. Zilch. Nil. Nada. Goose egg. I even told you that that wasn't gonna be a good idea, and you didn't listen to me. Look at it. 0 likes. 100 dislikes. You even disliked the video. Why don't you just listen to me and not review this new album? Don't. But I'm gonna. Drip or Drown 2 is the debut studio album from singer, songwriter, rapper Gunna, who signed on to the Young Thug record label on which he released his debut mixtape, Drip Season. A year later in 2017, he released his sophomore mixtape called Drip Season 2, and then a year after that, he released his third mixtape, appropriately titled Drip Season 3. That same year, he released a collaborative mixtape with Lil Baby called Drip Harder, and now he is back with a debut album. Not only that, Drip Season 2 is the sequel to the EP titled Drip Season, which was released in 2017. My expectations for this album weren't that high, considering that Gunna isn't someone that stands out to me all that much. He's like, boring. He sounds very familiar to other artists out there, especially Young Thug, as if he's trying to like emulate their success. I jumped into this project with high hopes, but low expectations, and to my surprise, it was worse than I thought. The problem this album has is that it is so unoriginal and so boring that I get tired throughout the first several tracks. There are points in this album where Gunna is either rapping or singing too quietly or way too quietly. It's as if the production was this main selling point. It is the loudest part of almost every song on this album, 16 tracks at around 50 minutes or so. To be fair, some of the production is up to par. It does sound nice, very pleasant to the ears, and sometimes the beat has a good groove to it. However, when Gunna starts rapping or singing, it then takes a detour into this bland and flavorless production that's the generic trap beats being used over and over again. Really, the only song I enjoyed on this album was Richard Millie Plain. It features this very nice chord progression and some spacey synths that gives this song some dimension. This is the only song that really has dimension. The other songs are very one-dimensional. Like I said prior, this is about 50 minutes in length, but it felt longer to me. I thought an hour had passed once I reached the last track. Another disappointment on this album is the Playboi Carti feature. His vocals are auto-tuned to shit, like to shit. This has to be the worst feature on the album, if not one of the worst Playboi Carti features. In conclusion, this album only solidifies the fact that Gunna is one of the most boring, unoriginal, and uninspired rappers of today. There is very little to nothing interesting about this project. It is riding the coattails of other people's successfulness. All in all, this album, for me, is a 29. With that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what I can do better with my videos, and let me know your opinion on this album down below. Did you like it? Why? Did you not like it? Why? I'm very curious. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.